Hello, 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 friends. Thank you, God, for my divine protection. Thank you, God, for our divine protection. No weapons formed against you or I shall ever prosper. Thank you, God, for my divine protection. Thank you so much, friends, for stopping on this video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The message is, every day I wake up, my intention is to be a good human being. You know, when I grow up, I just want to be classified career, job title. As I grow every day, I just want to be a good person, right? My intention is to spread peace and love around this planet. That is my intention every single day. What kind of person do you intend to be, right? Because when we look at this planet as a whole, there is a lot of not great intentions going on. And so my intention is to spread peace and love around this entire planet. God affords me the wonderful lifestyle of embodying God-like essence and being a good in person in every single interaction that I have, that I get to do normal mundane things, but nothing I do is really mundane, and having experiences not in just one location, in one city, in one state, in one country, but I get to have these experiences all over the world because my intention is to spread peace and love by way of everyday interactions around this entire planet. That is my intention, to be a good human being. I have a new name. It's Love God, and it comes with new energy. And that energy is to have good, peaceful intentions in every life experience. It is not to project. It is to be an embodiment of love and God-like essence in all of my interactions and how I am without projecting and wearing a mask. It's me being a good mother. It's me being a good parent. It's me being a good person. It's not just what I show outside on videos. It's literally how I live my life. I want my legacy to be a good person, not to have so many stats from being a athlete. It's not to have created a special song and had a special voice in that way. My voice is used to project and give off and emanate peace and love. That is my legacy. It's not how many heart surgeries I performed, not how many cars that I collected. It's not how much 3D financial wealth I have attained. My intention every day is to be a good human being, not only for myself, but to every human being that I have an encounter with, even if it's conversations that I'm having with my children, how I treat my children, how I talk to my children, how I show love to my children is the embodiment and the example of the type of person I wish for them to be with my exchange of energy in all of my interactions, so that when they grow up, they know, I want to be a person like my mom, a good person, a kind-hearted person, a loving person, a fearless person, a person that believes and embody God-like behavior 24 hours, 7 days a week. That's who I want to be every single day. I don't want to be the type of person that has a career and my wake up intention is to, as a police officer, give out this many tickets today. It's not to have this many mergers and acquisitions. It's not to attain this financial amount every day. It's not to be an asshole or a tyrant as a leader every day. It is to be a good human being. That is what I want to embody, and that is what my intention is every single day. My name is Love God for a reason, because my life is the embodiment of God-like essence in all of my words that I speak, with my intentions and how I think when I am speaking to other people. Whenever I am delivering messages, my intention is to be a powerful inspiration, an example of love. That is my everyday intention and who I choose to grow up to be on a daily basis. People be like, oh, you've changed. I absolutely have. I've changed to be a more loving, kinding, giving, compassionate, carefree, spiritual being on this planet. That is my daily intention. I want to be known for sharing peace and love. That's what I want to be known for. Is the example that I choose to be on a daily basis. I want to grow up to be a great person. That's who I want to be in all of my daily interactions. I love you. I love you. I love you so much, friends. Who do you choose to be every single day with your words and your actions and what you embody? Who do you choose to be? Do you choose to be your career person, which may not always align with godlike behavior, or do you choose to be a godlike being? Who are you in public and who are you in private? Is it the same person? Are you a great father in public, but you're a not so great father at home to your children, and how you speak and how you talk to them and how you treat them? What kind of person are you? There's a lot of beings on this planet that believe in God and think that saying they believe in God, but not actually behaving with how you use your words and how you give off your energy with your intentions, don't embody the essence of godlike behavior. And these same people don't realize, because they are lying, because they are projecting, because they are wearing a mask, that is why your life crumbles. This is why your life falls apart, because who you say you are in public and who you actually are in real life when nobody is looking, or so you think, is not in alignment. And so there is the imbalance, right? Those are the scales of imbalance that is happening. Injustice in the way of karma is what brings you into balance by humbling you, by crumbling your life until you realize, oh, what I say I am and what I actually am is not the truth. God is always watching, and God shares beautiful magical energy with us by way of how our life goes. Because what we say and how we treat people is going to be the truth of how our life actually is, right? Who we say we are and who we actually are, karma will balance that out. Who are you in public and who are you in private? What kind of person do you choose to be? I intentionally wake up and I say, I'm going to have a fantastic day. I'm going to have a wonderful day. My intention is, no matter what I'm doing, if I'm going to the gym, if I'm working out, if I'm stopping at a restaurant, if I am providing an energy exchange with a business by purchasing something from them or getting a service from them, whatever interaction I have in these individual moments in time is always going to be a positive one, sharing love and peace, right? Honoring people, respecting people, having great energy exchanges, leaving wherever I went better than what it was before I got there. What kind of being do we choose to be? Because there's a lot of people with masks on in real life, and they aren't exactly embodying who they say they want to be. Let's look at the government complex, right? They got all these rules and all these regulations and all these laws, and it's all hypocritical because the people that are doing these things aren't exactly with good intentions. They have malicious thoughts and bad behaviors. And so therefore, just because you wear a suit and you're in some level of whatever justice, quote unquote, system, that it is not the truth. Life begins to unravel because those intentions aren't really in alignment with peace and love and fairness and equality. Those intentions are manipulative, coercive, suppressive intentions when things are created with the intention to harm another being. Even if it's your words, right? How do you speak to people? You know how you can tell energy is good or bad, right? When you have two people that have an interaction, whatever you are speaking to someone, if it is not positive, if it is not with peace and love, then your thoughts are not in a positive place. What is an example? If you are the type of person that act like you're a good person, but then when you speak to someone and you have a harsh tone and your energy is vibrating because your thoughts is, I can't stand you, that's your thought. I can't stand you, but your words are saying, go pick that up. Like, That's not in alignment with being a good person, because everyone deserves respect. Everyone deserves peace and love. And so how you deliver a message to someone is going to show the energy of your thoughts. Hey, can you go pick this up? It's all about perspective. It's all about how we choose to speak. Speak with peace and love. What kind of being are you? There's a lot of energy in the planet that is unbalanced, because individually we have to take responsibility on who we choose to be on a conscious level every day with our interactions. Who do we choose to be? Are we choosing to be our God-like self? Who I am in public is who I am in private. I embody God's love when I talk to my children, when I speak to my family, when I speak to anyone in a business establishment that's providing me a service, when I encounter strangers. I embody peace and love in those interactions intentionally, because you treat people how you want to be treated. And I give off respect because I always want respect. Especially how we speak to our children is very important, because those children don't stay children small forever. They grow up. And those grown up children, these people become adults in the world. And if they had bad interactions and bad upbringings, look at the tyrants, right, in leadership positions now. If they had bad interactions and bad encounters, those people are going to be putting off that negative energy in the world, because that is the negative energy that they received growing up in home. And home is supposed to be a safe space. We're creating the creatures of the future with how we treat them. That who we are to them in private spaces, right? I have new energy. I have a new name. I embody peace and love 24 hours, 7 days a week, because God is watching me. And God supports my lifestyle because of what I embody. I embody God-like essence, and that is the way of God. And so therefore, I get to have a wonderful life, because how I live is the truth. What I speak is the truth. Guys, it's the message, friends. We are amazing, magical, spiritual beings, and we have to be conscious. We have to be conscious in all of our interactions. And if there is something within us that needs to be healed, then friends, please sit with yourself and heal these things. I wrote a whole book called The Love Effect. I will put it in the link below. It is in most of my video descriptions. I've been trying to be consistent about it. The Love Effect, right? On literally how to change your life for the better. We can just choose to be good people, right? But I did make a step-by-step guide. If it seems like it's a hard thing to do, and historically, if you look at the state of the world, it does seem like being a good person intentionally 24 hours, 7 days a week is kind of difficult, just because the way of the world energy, right? If you're interested in learning how to become a great person, you know, you want to hear my life story so far up until a certain point, you know, I will be writing more books. Check out my link below. But you can just recognize who you are inherently, right? You know who you are. You know the type of person you are. If the type of person that you are is one that has jealousy or envy or regrets or vengefulness or envy or any of those low vibrational energies, then this message is for you. And you need to be a good person. You need to sit with God and realign yourself and heal from whatever that you have going on, and face the reality that you aren't being your best self and you need to change. Because this benefits not only you, but it benefits every single person you encounter. And those experiences that you have, that you encounter with other people, if it's you raising your children, if it's you in a business getting a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or a smoothie or whatever, a outfit, your hair, getting your hair done, whatever energy exchanges that you're doing, the type of person that you are being is a great, respectable, commendable person. Even if the situation isn't going so well, even if your coffee order got messed up, even if your meal got delivered late, even if your package didn't arrive on time, who you are embodying as you communicate whatever issues you have with whatever people you are communicating with, your intentions are in alignment with God, and you are acting like a respectable, kind human being. Even if you're going to the bathroom and you're taking a piss, you are leaving the bathroom better than when you found it, and you're not being a slob. I tell people thank you every time I go to a public restroom, and feminines are not being their best selves by leaving the restrooms disgusting. Whenever there's a cleaning attendant around, I make sure that I say thank you for coming to work today. Thank you for cleaning this bathroom, because you chose this job, and there are some very disgusting people on this planet that goes into restrooms and leave them disgusting. I make sure I say thank you to these people, because I want to be a good person, and I want to let them know that their work is very appreciated, because when I go to the bathroom, I do like to have a clean bathroom that I'm using while I'm using it. I am being a good person in that way. I am being a good person if I go to a movie theater and I'm not leaving it a hot damn mess, having popcorn everywhere and trash all over the place, because I am a good person. I want to leave that place like I found it, like I left my home, clean and spick and span. It's going to be clean and spick and span wherever I leave. I'm not going to be on the airplane sitting in first class, leaving blankets on the floor and leaving it trash. I fold my blankets and I leave it neat, just like how I found it, because I am a decent human being, and there's other human beings going after me, cleaning up behind me. So I want to make sure I'm not leaving that much of a mess, because I want to be a good human being in every single experience. Wherever I go, wherever I travel to, my intention is to be a good human being. It is not to be a great lawyer, a great judge. These people could use some elevating, right? It's not to be a great whatever career position. It's to be a great human being in all of my interactions with peace, love, compassion, and fairness. That is my intention. That is the message for today, friends. Please be consciously aware of your actions on how you speak to people, how you interact with people, what your thoughts are with people, because even when you think nobody is watching, God is always watching, and you will know how your life is, if you're being a good person or not, depending on if your life have chaos. If your life has chaos, if your life seems like it's crumbling, if shit is always going down, and that's why you feel revengeful and that's why you feel angry, it's because you're not in alignment with God, and you need to readjust your actions and your thoughts and your intentions. Your life will continue to crumble and go downhill financially, spiritually, in every single way, career-wise, when you are not in alignment with God, with your daily thoughts and actions and intentions, with not only yourself, but with everybody you encounter. And it even starts at home. That is the message, friends. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you all so very much, friends. You are amazing, magical, spiritual beings here on planet Abundance. Please enjoy your human experience, and that human experience enjoyment will come from who you are becoming and embodying on a daily basis, friends. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow if you haven't already. And do check out the link in the description below to my shop for my ebook if you want step-by-step guidance on how to heal yourself and elevate from all type of wounds and traumas. If you are interested in any mini guides or meditations, please check out my shop. I love you. I love you. I love you so much, friends. Have a wonderful, wonderful day from wherever you're watching.